Being a college athlete is already a full-time job. Classes, practice, travel, lifting, homework, your schedule is packed. So when I started creating content on top of that, a lot of people thought I was crazy. But here's the thing, those years taught me everything I needed to grow as a content creator. And to be honest, if I had these 5 tips when I started creating content, I'd be twice as far today. Today, I'm talking about using your school's resources, getting weeks ahead on content, creating videos that actually connect, ignoring the judgment, and committing to a real timeline for growth. Now let's start with the biggest one that most student athletes completely overlook. Tip number 1 is to use your resources. The best filming locations you could ask for are literally free, and you walk past them every single day. As a college athlete, you have access to insane filming backdrops, stadiums, locker rooms, training facilities, weight rooms, and even on the bus after away games. Locations like these instantly give your videos credibility and uniqueness that other creators cannot match. Not to mention your teammates, team gear, your uniforms, every single piece of this screams that you are a real athlete with authenticity for viewers. Now these are things that I actually didn't utilize in my content creation journey because I was too scared to film on campus or to see other people watching me create content. This is something I regret big time because I know my teammates would have loved to help me out, and I think my growth would have blown up even more than it already did. But here's what I would do if I started over and I was in your shoes. First of all, I would have stayed after practice recording videos that are pre-scripted, ready to go with my teammates. Ask teammates to be a part of your content creation journey, whether that's filming you on the field or being involved in the videos themselves. Not only is this going to add immense credibility to your videos, but it's going to help you connect with viewers that are in similar shoes or that want to be one day. So if you think you don't have the right setup or the resources to start creating, look around, because being a college athlete, the campus, the facilities, that's all you need. Tip number 2 is to film and edit in bulk. This single habit helped me post consistently without burning out, even during the season. I get it. As a student athlete, your schedule is super unpredictable. Travel days, double headers, rainouts, makeups, exams, homework. It's all part of the student athlete life. And if you try to fit in filming and content creation whenever you have time, not only are you going to miss days of posting, but you'll probably end up missing weeks, and that will lead you to quitting. So bulk filming and editing means you're going to pick your off days, your downtime throughout the week, where you're going to bang out multiple videos in one session. Even 60 to 90 minutes can give you content for the entire week. If you really want to, you could bring multiple outfits to make it look like you're filming on different days, but I'm telling you that really doesn't matter. Nobody cares if you're bulk filming and editing. A lot of great content creators do this. I would definitely suggest to keep an idea list on your phone, and even take it a step further and write out those scripts on your phone so you always have them on you ready to go. And instead of being in bed scrolling TikTok or Reels at 9 o'clock at night, just edit your videos. You can bang out 7 videos in about 2 hours a week, just like that, easy peasy. For me, Sundays or Monday were usually our off days during the season, and I would bang out an entire week of videos on one of those days and just edit them at night throughout the week. This was a system that really worked for me, that allowed me to post every single day, which is a huge plus on your content creation journey, especially when you're starting out. It's important to understand that you're not just posting content to post content, but you're creating a system that's going to allow you to be consistent throughout the entire season and throughout your entire school year. Tip number 3, and something that's going to help your videos go viral, is to create relatable content that you have inside knowledge of. The easiest way to build an audience and connect with people as a student athlete creator is to just share the stuff that you actually go through all the time. Think about the key moments where you thought athletes would understand this, and that is literally your gold mine for content. And your audience doesn't even have to be athletes to relate to these moments. They connect to other areas of life like discipline, teamwork, early mornings, pressure. It's all the same bubble. Some example of these things that I see go viral all the time are 6 a.m. lifts, finals week during the same time of playoffs, just the life of trying to balance schoolwork with your sport, or any weird team traditions that you guys do. One of my most viral series on TikTok was my MLB and Little League series, where I played out different professional MLB players. Within this series, I understand the players really well, so I can add little nuances that only real watchers of baseball will understand. This helps me connect with the viewer on a deeper level because we're both sharing deeper knowledge that, you know, the normal person doesn't get. Now, the key of this content is that it's super relatable, which not only gets a lot of watch time, but it gets shares. So this stuff is going to help you go viral. And even though you might think your day-to-day might be boring, to someone else it's relatable, and that is perfect for creating content. Tip number 4 is to not give in to judgment. If I listened to every opinion before my content creation journey, I never would have started. Teammates might laugh at first, classmates might make comments, strangers online are definitely gonna judge. I've gotten plenty of hate comments in my time as a content creator. But understand that most of that judgment comes from curiosity or even insecurity. And the same people that might question you now are the same people that are gonna respect you later on. The only thing you need to do is stay consistent and work to improve every single video. I remember the first time my teammates found out I was pursuing TikTok, and I was a little bit nervous about it. Now, most of them did show me support, but I could tell that some of them were, questioning who I thought I was making sports content, making a fool out of myself, making sports skits online. But at the end of the day, most of them ended up supporting me the more I grew and the more I committed to it, and I think they definitely respected me for it. And either way, it's important to remember that that stuff really doesn't matter. Don't take advice from people who aren't in the spot that you want to be in. The fifth and final tip, and probably the most important on here, is to give yourself 6 months. If you quit after 2 weeks of trying to become a content creator, you never really gave yourself a chance. Month one is going to be pretty bad. I'm just gonna be honest. My videos sucked the first month. That's all about learning the technical skills, different angles, how to edit, what kind of content's gonna fit you. Month 3, you begin to find your footing. You probably had a couple viral videos and you'll find out where you really fit in content creation. By month 6, well then you actually know how it works. And I guarantee you by month 6, you'll have multiple videos that have gone super viral, probably getting millions of views. So stop comparing your early stages to someone else who's had years of experience. It took me 3 months of posting every single day on TikTok to get to 10,000 followers. And last month I got 15,000 followers alone. So there's a huge jump that you're gonna make once you start to figure it out. It's just about showing up, staying in the game, and learning from your mistakes long enough for you to become a good content creator. The fastest way to fail in this game is to stop before you get good. So make sure you don't stop. If you're a college athlete creating content, remember, you already have the work ethic, the story, and all the facilities and settings you could ever need to create really good, relatable content. Now you just have to go for it and use all the facilities that you've been provided. Pick one of these tips to start this week, and remember to stay consistent and give yourself 6 months, and I guarantee you, you can change your life. I personally started my TikTok journey 6 months before I graduated college. And by the time I graduated, I was fortunate enough to do this full time. And if you apply these tips, I know you can do the same. Just believe in yourself and go get it. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and drop your sport in the comments. I'm trying to build a strong community of content creators. And if you want tips, especially in the sports niche, go ahead and click subscribe right now. Also, if you're interested in how I make a full-time living from TikTok views, I drop my ebook down in the description below, $14, and it really helps me as a creator. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.